and they say, you haven't changed a bit, unless you can look in the mirror and say, you know what, you're right. That is not a compliment. That is not a compliment, unless they are talking about your physique 10, 20, 30 years later, and I applaud you. If you still look like you looked at prom, some of us, that's not a good look. Some of us have gotten better with time. But, unless they're complimenting you on your physical physique, how you've kept your body up and everything like that, that is not a compliment. Surely you're more mature now. Surely you're kinder now. Because you all remember when we were 17 years old, we knew everything. Couldn't tell us anything. 18, you couldn't tell us anything. Some of us were stuck up, and then life humbled us. Life showed us that it's not just our particular demographic that's the best in the world. When we went to college or went into the workforce or the military, we met all kinds of different people. And we realized that it's not just our demographic that are the cream of the crop or the special people in the world. And so we're different. And hopefully we're kinder. And we can go back to those reunions, and now we can hug the bully, and we can, the prom queen, and all this good stuff, and it doesn't matter. We realize that after graduation, none of that matters. None of it matters. We're all vying for the same jobs at that point, and irritated by the same politics and all this good stuff. So it's difficult, though, to go into a familiar place and bring your new self. But that's a part of this whole witness process. You want people to say, there's something different about you. What happens, though, a lot of times is we try to say, oh, no. Oh, no. I'm the same old so-and-so. That's not a credit to God. After all the work you put in with him, that's not a credit to him for you to tell somebody, oh, I'm still the same old same. I haven't changed. Yes, you have. They need for you to have changed. All right? The E of witness is evangelism. Evangelism, the spreading of Christian gospel by public preaching or personal witness. Everybody's not supposed to get on a mic and begin to, again, talk about the glory of God and the gospel. People, you all know that. Oh, do we need to outdo them? They're getting kind of loud on there. We got spirit, yes we do. How about you all, you're ready, you're like, yes, let's do it. Evangelism, personal witness. What is the source of your change? Why are you different? You rob from God when you say things like, oh, well, I just buckled down. I just started making some changes in my life. An easy way to evangelize is to give God the glory. That's the easiest way. Because people want to know what happened, what's the difference, what's the change. And see, we as Christians, you give God everything. You know that you got up, you decided, your physique changed, all of a sudden you're fit. You look completely different. Now, we tend to get a little hokey sometimes, but still. Instead of saying, well, I get up at 5 o'clock every morning and I go to the gym and then I get a protein shake and then whatever. We'll say something like, God is good. You seem to have lost 50 pounds. God is good. Ain't he all right? I know he's all right. So, but there's a way to weave that in and say things, just sensible things. Sensible things. You all? Sensible things. I'm not a morning person. You can say, I'm not a morning person. But I prayed to God that I not go into 2017 with the same weight, with the same stress, with the same habits. And over time, I've been able to get up. And I know that was nothing but God because I wanted to hit snooze 5 times. You see how easy that was? It didn't have to be any of that other stuff. You didn't throw oil on anybody. You didn't tell them, well, if you just go and say 5 Hail Marys, and you didn't do any of that. You talked to them like a regular person. But you gave your source credit.